Let me make sure the microphone is all good to go. Feels like the microphone's at an odd angle, but whatever. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Where last time, and oh boy is it good to be back in Baldur's Gate. I've been playing, I forced myself to, like, not play Baldur's Gate, on my own time so I don't get sick of the game. But I've been deprived of being a player, well, even being a DM, because I can never get my group to meet. But I've been deprived of being a player, so I've been playing a lot of Solasta, Crown of the Magister recently. And once again, I made the group in Solasta, and I recently began the Palace of Ice campaign, which Solasta goes all the way up to level 16 in Palace of Ice, which is crazy. Regardless, it's nice to be back in Baldur's Gate. Solasta, really well made, but UI is kind of stiff, and it's just a matter of budget, basically.
At least things have stayed interesting.
But yeah, here we are. Last time in Baldur's Gate, we met with the Thieves Guild. Jaheira told us that we should find her old ally Minsc. Which, if those of you who are more familiar with the D&D lore over the years, like not just 5th edition, will probably remember Minsc. So we're trying to find him. I'm also looking at it, and Garth barely used any spell slots in that battle. I'm curious how he did that. We poked around. We found out that they were going to ambush him at the counting house, so we made our way down here. We fought off some cultists and someone who shapeshifted as Jaheira and Minsc, and they fled into the sewers, if my journal is correct. Kill the devil, free Orpheus, embrace potential. Alright, here we go. Baldur's Gate, find dribbles, return the gold. Yeah, we do need to do that. Investigate Cazador, so unsuspicious toys. And we're currently helping out the High Harper. So yeah, we need to head back to the sewers. And looking at the team's spell slots and resources, I don't even think we need a long rest.
No, never mind. Anything of use?
Yeah, it was these guys. They have a lot of daggers.
These boots have seen everything.
So, let us go to the city sewers. So, let's have a look at our map. Talk to Damon. That's back on the surface. That's also back on the surface. Yeah, so we just gotta track it down. We get to walk by the crazy fire guy with all the grease elementals. Yeah, all this stuff. Look at this guy. Oh, I don't think I'm close enough to inspect him. He's like some crazy draconic sorcerer guy.
Don't know how to swim.
Yeah, I'm not close enough to inspect him. What's nice is these guys are all considered allies, so they will not be attacking us. But he did make it clear that we should not come back to where he is, so I'm not going to provoke him. See here, caustic brine, acid damage, fabulous. I jump. Too high. Kai, can you give us a bit? Can you give Garp a little bit of a boost?
Idiot.
Still alive, so that's
There we go.
progress. Don't waste a step.
Winter with his 18 strength is leaping all the way over. Going on over here.
Just as I was getting bored, our Lord sends us a little diversion.
Lord? I think that means we're on the right track. Also, holy. How do you... 85 movement speed. Alright, let us review. So, being a not small race, he has a base movement speed of 30. Being a barbarian, his movement speed increases by 10 feet to 40. He's wearing Crush's ring, so that means he gets 10 to 50. And then he's still wearing the haste helm, meaning he gets momentum. Which is 5 feet per charge, so that's 5, 15. So we said 30, 40, 50. And then another 10, so 60. I don't know where the extra 10 feet of movement is coming from. Oh well. I will use it. We will walk over here. I always need to remember, because you don't get to choose who gets hit by the wild magic tendrils, you have to activate wild magic rage, not near your allies. That was magic awareness, not rage.
Hope your
I'm
soul is in good health.
very smart. A murder of crows. Stunning gaze, he's saved. Actually, let's get... Kai can still see invisibility. Let's get you
Carry me.
closer. Because there's a visible guy over here. First up, firebolt. Arcane firearm. Interesting. She straight up just took the damage and still reduced her unstoppable charge. And force ballista. Critical miss. Good job, Kai.
I can't even catch my breath.
Arif, you're up next. Honestly,
Find a way forward.
it's been a while since we used Garth's breath weapon. Might as well use a non-spell slot to keep ticking down those unstoppable charges.
Luck again.
Alright, we will we'll do a magic miss. Oh, those aren't 1 hit point crows. Oh, that kind of sucks. Alright, we'll just go up and attack them. Come on, Winter, you missed the booming blade? How could you?
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, we don't get to save against that, it's just if they hit. Luckily, Kai is really hard to hit. Where's it going? Alright, now we will Wild Magic Rage. Tendrils! Look at that. It actually was helpful for once. No, not his arcane acuity. How dare you remove Kai's arcane acuity. I also know there's all these crows, but I could just walk away. Straight up just not provoking attacks of opportunity is kind of busted, not gonna lie. Yeah, since we might as well use Unstable Backlash on the wild tendrils, because that only happens at the beginning of the rage. You still have, you do not have Unstoppable. It'd be a shame if someone were to hold person. What? Why do you have 20 Dex, Strength, and Constitution? And Magic Resist? What? And Sentinel, what the heck? This human is a little insane. Heck, that resolve. His things are gonna be not cool. Is this a short rest or a long rest? Long rest. Oh, I have been forgetting to inspire people. What am I doing? Let's use the breath weapon again.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, come on, Winter. Winter! You had 4 attacks, you hit 1 of them. Where'd you get 3 hit points from? Oh, he's got the Ring of Regeneration. I totally forgot about that. Alright, we are going to click heals. And because he's raging, he's resistant to physical damage, so even if they hit him... I like how it made him walk back, that's kind of funny. Yeah, even if they hit him, they're gonna do, yeah, 4 damage. Sometimes it is worth taking attacks of opportunity. Kai succeeded. No. Bro, you have another attack? That was a pretty intense attack, jeez. I'm going to... Kai will firebolt her. And then he's going to get into a advantageous position to... Flamethrower, yeah, all the birds. They all saved, because birds are kind of dexterous. And we just have to fight birds! I have to remember we're using Fizzbin, so we do not get the breath weapon charges at the end of a short rest.
Survival is all that matters.
And, Winter, you have gone up against the Avatar of Merkel, and you're struggling with some crows. Finally. Miss. Hit. Finally. Jeez, Winter.
Waste a step. Blood follows me everywhere.
We probably don't need to be great weapon mastering the crows, but it's kind of funny. Where's the last crow? It's over here. Ignis!
What's hiding here?
+1 hand crossbow. Arrow of many targets, so that's pretty cool. And Roaring Thunder.
One day I'll catch a break.
Bomb! Alright, we will take our next short rest and continue exploring. Before we go that way, I actually want to go this way.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Oh, hi, Jahira. There's a kobold. Well, a dead kobold. Map of the sewers. Bug Thimble. Area marked on X. Next to this, it says Bug Thimble Dragon Tribe Treasure. Saying this dirt mound.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
On the chest?
Can't give up now.
Alright. Kai, if you will do the honor and disarm the trap. Scrolled note. Okay, that was totally worth it.
Can't slow down.
Impenetrable slumber. It is impossible to wake them. Oh my goodness. He drank like 4 potions of sleep. The absolute mad lad. There's also a way up this way. We'll continue exploring the sewers and see what that way has to offer. Gate. Lockpicking impossible, okay. What do we have here?
It's jammed.
Note to sanitation workers. Probably want to open the sluice gate to get into the cistern to do that. You need to manipulate the valves to get the water level and heat at their optimum levels at the same time. Don't get scalded. Okay, so we have heat. We have water. Temperature valve, water level valve, sluice valve. Emergency release.
And these things are still interesting.
Can't give up now. No time to rest. Need to find a way forward.
Oh. It's like, why is everyone moving? They were still grouped together.
I've wished to live in more interesting times.
Call and I answer.
No one stopped me yet.
Alright, if we do that,
Let's move.
and then do that.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Okay, temperature's doing good, water's not doing anything. Well, I never said we were sewer workers. Winter, if you'll come over here and... Okay, cut coal if you come over here. Alright, pull the emergency release valve. You know, maybe we should have done this in turn-based mode. Hey, it opened!
Looking ahead, with haste.
The adventure continues. Alright, now, we are going to make a manual save of the game, just in case, because I don't know how the mods are gonna work interacting here. There's Minsc. And Moonglow, the trader that we've interacted with before.
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work.
Our Lady. We serve only the absolute.
Oh, silly me. We Zentarim are so long past our own godly roots, I'm afraid I forget the half of them. But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend too?
Rodent?
Enough! You will show the Stone Lord proper respect. And you will return to the Guildhall and do as we have paid you to.
Of course.
Hmm.
I only thought...
Wait. Flop all you wish, little fish. But Minsc has caught you.
On that note, good luck. The job will be done by the time you get to the guild hall.
A battle. She's trying to get away with the gold. And she's a bard. But luckily, Cole is very fast. Hey, that one actually works really well with
Fall by my hand.
keeping someone in place. Alright, we have to get. We also have to get out of this sewer because the hitbox of it is very odd and like it really messes with spells and stuff.
Light on my feet.
Oh, was that a grouping of enemies? I can't. Have any more movement? I do. Cole will be fine. There we go. Now he's fine. Oh, it was a hyena. And we can force ballista. This is fabulous. Then we can send Garfin. Ooh, we probably want to wait to use Chain Lightning until we get a bunch of people. Bet. We'll just hurl a lightning bolt. At those three. Oh shoot! I hit Kai. Bruh. There you go, Kai. Sorry. I didn't actually mean to hit him with that one. He was just like there.
Shahira, you have an evil, much uglier twin sister. Minsc does not like this.
Okay, Winter. Let's get you up to here. And then let's throw... You don't have any water on you. Garf has all the water. Throw water. We'll just throw it on Cole, because we can get Chain Lightning to arc around targets. We'll do... that. And we'll throw some on Garf so he gets electric water. Oh, we need to make sure to enable non-lethal, because we don't want to kill Minsc. And I don't think we're not in melee. Opportunity deck. Cole! Inspired fake Jaheira. Get back here.
Have to keep going.
Bruh, they have Sentinel! Also, I didn't use my action. Oh, did I dash? Oh, I dashed. I didn't click heals. No moron. I'm a little stupid. You gonna finish your turn? Thank you. Flamethrower! And then melee range firebolt. Flash of Genius. Because I would actually like to play the characters. Alright, Garth, it's showtime! Yeah, we'll take an opportunity attack. Nice. Stay in the water. Chain lightning! Oh, they had unstoppable charges, so it didn't make it as cool as it could have been. Alright, we'll do a mass healing word. Bless everyone, give him Blade Ward. Bro, what is he throwing? Oh, he threw a dagger. Oh, he's picking up the daggers the other guy threw. Alright. Winter, you're gonna deal with our pal Minsc. You and your unstoppable charges, you little...
No choice but to keep going.
Oh, Minsc is frozen. As much as I would love to blast him with the Eldritch Cannon, that might kill him, so we're not gonna do that.
Way forward.
And Kai fell prone. Unstable backlash! I like how Kai was able to do that even though he's prone on the ground. I've been playing Celeste a lot, and one of the things I've been able to do with Garth's lightning bolts is angle them like upwards at flying enemies and elevated enemies. This might straight kill them. Hey look, I can stun people too. He's frozen. Alright, well, he's knocked out. If you believe that's what knocked out looks like.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
And then we will... Ray of Frost. Why? What do you mean I cannot see them? I can see them. Okay, I guess I couldn't see them. Oh, you know what I can do, though? Nope. Okay, I guess we're not doing that. Attack! Oh, critical hit. Attack! Attack again, because you got a critical hit. Oh, come on.
Where do I go from here? One day.
Run up here. Oh, you're suffering from the same thing. Alright, fine. Shatter. You're gonna be like that about it, game. And that one. Oh, that one hit point. Oh, Cole's not saving against that. Psychic lens again.
No choice but to keep going. What path lies before me?
Against the darkness swarming his senses, a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
Kill it.
He won't stay down for long.
Okay, Jaheira is here.
To protect him from the Elder Brain's influence.
That's what I was worried about.
Quickly!
No. This one will not aid our cause. Get rid of him.
Extend your protection to him.
Don't be foolish. He is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us.
He's Jaheira's friend. Do it.
No, I will not be coerced into protecting him. You do not see what I do. His thoughts, his mind, pure chaos.
The mind flare pours poison in your ear, I think. Tell it I will tear the prism from your grasp and throw it into the deepest lava pit I can find. Long after our bones are dust and ash, the walls of its prison will still be burning. Now help my friend!
She bluffs. Surely she would not risk the fate of all for one simple life.
It doesn't matter. Help him.
Fine. Have it your way.
His mind unfolds beneath yours. A still lake pulls you down into its depths. Images flash by, battles fought, and friends fallen. His rage grows colder, burrows deeper, as a familiar face crystallizes before you.
Jaheira, you killed her!
You are being dramatic. The instant's hesitation is enough. With a sensation of terrible rending, something vast and nameless falls away from his mind.
There. It is done. Jaheira? I do not understand.
Good. That means you're back to your old ways. We have a lot to discuss. But first, you have someone to thank. In the sudden silence, your minds merge once more.
Jeez. Minsc is huge.
Sensations, but passing too quickly for you to track. In the same breath, you share everything that happened to you. The Nautiloid, the Absolute, the chosen of the dead three.
You saved Minsc. While he danced like a Mind Flayer's meat puppet. Why?
Jaheira insisted.
Suggested.
You do well to heed her. Jaheira was very wise. Even before she was very old. There is someone you must meet. He is... Where is he?
Where's he going?
Easy path.
Ah, yes, my favorite class feature, regain hit points, where you instantly regain all of your hit points. Oh my goodness, he just punched a wall. Dude, what is your, like, strength? Oh! He's got 20 strength, jeez. He's also, he's a ranger, but he's got 6 wisdom.
My friend, from our brief sharing of skulls, I know you have faced many strange beings, but none like this. Whatever happens, show no fear and stay your hand. Trust in Minsc.
Jaheira, what was the shrug? I do. I think.
Minsc finds that the less thinking he does, the easier the trusting comes.
Minsc!
Wait! You gaze into Minsc's soul and see his foul crimes. You smell the stench of evil upon him, pointy claws primed, ready to scratch out his eyes. I am sorry, my friend. I am at the mercy of your faultless justice. Now, if you must burrow through my blackened heart, I am ready. No? You are certain? Oh, such boundless compassion. You are all heart. And whiskers. And cute little nose. You are right, of course. There is still much evil for Boo and Minsc to stamp out. But we need not fight it alone. I have a new face to show you. But it is not a villainous one for the clawing, understand? This is Boo. And Boo, meet you?
It's a hamster! It is an honor.
No, it is a hamster.
Okay.
A miniature giant space hamster. Fear not, you will learn the difference in time. Those villains locked Boo away, lest his righteous gaze cause their tadpole to flee in terror. Now we are together again. All will be exactly as... Boo, why do you use such language? Once more, my hamster proves himself my greater half, and makes the path clear when my mind is fuzzier than his tiny bottom. He says we will join with you, and cleanse Baldur's gate of evil. Together!
It would be an honor.
Get comfortable, Boo. We go to battle and... to glory, or glorious death.
And there he is.
Sword at my side and hamster at hand.
He knows a unique variant of Find Familiar where he gets Boo. Look at that. It's Boo. He can bite for 2d4 plus 5 piercing damage. He's also got 20 armor class. And he's immune to being thrown. So you can just pick him up.
Hey, another dungeon.
What? His ability score's changed. He used to have 20 strength and 8 wisdom. Regardless, you can pick him up. No. Throw Boo. And throw him. Squee! he's no rat, but squee! You can get a rat though. Alright, you two.
Interesting.
As great as it is, we have to keep the balance of the game in mind. So I will be dismissing you two to camp, unfortunately.
I think you might have made chasing rumor halfway around the city and back, crossing the guild, wading through filth, defying the one creature upon whom your very life depends. All for a madman and his rodent.
Who would know the meaning of your meaningful glances?
Huh?
The Absolute threatens thousands, the entire coast. And still you risked much to help one man. I should berate you, but I can
Why-
only say thank you.
What? Cole, Minsc, why are you two like occupying the same spot?
But whether you meant for it or not, your fight is our fight, huh? Both of us. To the very end. Do not take that tone with me, rodent. Fine, fine. All three of us.
Do not take that tone with me, Rhoda. Cole, what are you doing? They're like in the exact same spot. I don't know what's happening. Minsc will be an asset, I'm sure.
He is an ass. I can make no promises beyond that.
Well, we got half the
And
word.
so, lead the way. We're yours to command.
My command is... go back to camp.
You're sure? Later then.
Later,
Tell you not to
dudes.
get in trouble, but I suspect it will find you whether you like it or not.
Do you feel it, Boo? The path of virtue beneath my boots once more. Boo and I, we are in your debt, my friend.
We'll ask him about
Truly.
more stuff.
But you have seen my hamster, yes? To camp, then. But if Boo grows restless and chews holes in all your delicates, you only have yourself to blame.
Okay.
That took the edge off.
There we go. We successfully rescued Minsc. There he goes. His hamster's following him. Oh, and they disappeared because it's a video game. Blast the wall, Kai.
Breathe deep and move.
There's nothing behind there. What's going on here? Turnip? A warhammer.
A worn but still capable warhammer, sized for a halfling. A humble turnip, preserved by drying.
What are these supposed to be for? They're just like stone tablets.
Huh. I'll give it a shot.
A wood carving of a pair of wings.
Oh, it's a
Like
drawing on it.
necklace, but longer somehow.
It's not just a mask.
A cracked wooden mask with female features in the Rashemi style.
Gorgeous mail on that fist. Gorgeous mail on
Huh, I don't know what that's all about. Maybe I'm just too smooth-brained to understand. Anyway. Oh yeah, these guys. talking about the Jaheira imposter. Also, you there. She has the armor of devotion. Oh. It's plate armor that can give you a channel oath shard, so it's like a paladin armor. We can definitely take it. Plate sells for a lot. And sharpened snare... I don't know what that word is. You can add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws while resisting your attacks and spells that inflict restraint. Interesting. Some keys. And the stolen gold. I don't know why I picked up the scrolls of the cantrips, because we know those cantrips already. Hunt kobolds in the sewers. It's so mean. Did Jaheira have anything on her? And do not pulp the rodent. If its children gives a stone lord a pause, then set it aside for me, so that way me give it the hero a final meal when his work is done. Oh, oh, that's so mean. Oh, we get 75 XP for reading that. Oh, that is so mean. They're gonna feed Minsc his own. They're gonna feed Minsc boo. Good thing we like came along when we did. Jeez.
I'll take that.
Give the key to this chest. I unlocked the chest.
Open up. How much farther can I go?
Jeez. You can just jump. There you go, you don't have to go all the way around. A black diamond. There's also stuff on the floor. Alright, what else do we have to do in Baldur's Gate? We have to return the gold. We have to investigate the suspicious toys. We have to find all of the Dribble's parts. That one is kind of a lot. We have to do Kazdor's Palace, which Kazdor's Palace links up with the Pale Elf. We have to confront Lord Gortash. We have to confront Shadowheart's past. This is tied to deal with the devil, which is tied to Free Orpheus. Those are all tied together. And Gales is just waiting for the game to complete. Yeah, and then we have the Netherstones. Oh, and we have Blade of Frontiers. Mazora told us that what's it called? Will's father is basically dead, but we don't have a confirmation that he's dead, so we're gonna keep an eye out. Blast Vine. Oh, there's also a lot of explosives in here.
Despite everything.
Kai, if you will disarm it, please. DC 10, easy. Mwah.
All right. What now?
Pull the lever. Right lever.
And move.
Ooh, another set of thieves' tools.
More for me.
A marble plate. There's another one over here. They didn't do anything. Okay, never mind.
Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
When she was little, I couldn't wait for a time when she would stop needing us so much. What I'd give to be needed now.
Back to the lower city. Oh, we're in like a whole new area. There's all the oil on the train tracks.
Evil comes in many.
Volo!
It's not a lie. If you would just listen, I could explain.
You have done quite enough explaining, Volothamp Gadam. You have poisoned the very hearts and minds of these good, kind, gentle citizens with your lies. Your
Were you sent by Mordenkainen to take out Mordenkainen's rival in the monster manual writing space?
have seen beyond the veil. We see what you really are. Fearmonger. Here, here! Attention seeker. Here, here! Agent of chaos.
Your parasite stirs in recognition. This man is infected.
Ragnahells follow! Today, citizens, we rid ourselves of this cankerous sore. Today, we burn away all falsehoods. Today, we will be divided no longer, for today, we rise in truth.
Don't just stand there. Help me, goddammit! Help me!
Volo's done you no harm. Okay, you have to make sure you read that one before you click it. If you read the first, I feel like, oh, Volo's done no harm, that's a good one. And then it says, on the other end, serve the absolute. Reach for your weapon. Ask for a trial. We'll go on then. You'd kill a man for spinning yarns? For telling stories? Please, this is ridiculous.
What's this? Another heretic in our midst? Another mind clouded by the disruptor's lies? Another soul to cleanse? Well, we are nothing if not gracious. Let us see if we cannot lift the veil from their eyes too.
No! Please! No!
Alright, we gotta save Volo. So, Cole, get over there.
Light on my feet.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. And take it. Take it. Oh, okay. Bro, I'm friggin' saving Volo here. I'm not stealing the barrels. And take the help action. I'm preventing an explosion from happening in the middle of the city. Okay, that didn't go as planned. Volo died. How did you hit me through the fence? Lightning! Well, Volo's dead. You guys look like you could use a fireball. Did I get all of you? Not. How are you chilled? The winter hasn't gone yet.
Can't stay idle.
Oh, poor Volo. I don't know why I did both. Oh, I kind of want Volo to live, though. We can't Volo die. I know, I'm reloading a save. And I said I was gonna try not to do that, but it's Volo. He will, screw up the time-space continuum if Volo's not alive, yeah. It's a noble duty to reload the save, to save Volo. It is a noble purpose to do this to save Volo.
Light on my feet.
We could put Volo in a resilient sphere. It's Volo!
It's not a lie! If you would just listen, I could explain! You have done quite enough explaining, Volothamp Gadam. You have poisoned the very hearts and minds of these good, kind, gentle citizens with your lies, your delusions, your conspiracies. Though you hide behind a mask of stories, we have seen beyond the veil. We see what you really are. Fearmonger. Hear, hear! Attention seeker. Hear, hear! Agent of chaos.
Your parasite stirs in recognition. This man is infected.
Ragnahells follow! Today, citizens, we rid ourselves of this cankerous sore. Today, we burn away all falsehoods. Today, we will be divided no longer, for today, we rise in truth.
Said the guy with numerous skulls and bones tattooed all over his body.
Gods, damn it! Help me!
You'd kill a man for spinning yarns, for telling stories? Please. This is ridiculous.
What's this? Another heretic in our midst? Another mind clouded by the disruptor's lies? Another soul to cleanse? Well, we are nothing if not gracious. Let us see if we cannot lift the veil from their eyes too. No! Please! No!
Alright, this time we're just going to dash over there.
Need to find a way forward.
I would like to take the help action on Volo. You just move this. I didn't steal it this time, Steel Watcher. Here, we'll wait for the Steel Watcher to not be near it. And we'll move that. And then we'll move that. And then that. And then that. And then take the help action. There's a Dragonborn here. And then how much movement? We have plenty of movement. Cool. We're gonna move this far away from Volo so it does not detonate and kill him. Because he has 10 hit points. Or 23 hit points, excuse me. He's level 10 and has 23 hit points. What kind of hit dice does he have? D2? Actually, I say that, but we could probably calculate it. Okay, if he has 0 bonus to Constitution. Yeah, it's like a D2. No, it's like a D3. Because he would get 3 from his first level, and then I don't know what the average of a D3 is. He's got like a D3 hit die. Are you out of movement? No, you're not.
Where do I go from here?
What do you mean you can't reach destination? You have 50 feet of movement left. Okay, I somehow got Cole onto this cart and can't get him off. There goes the Alright, Cole, why don't you just play? You guys look like you could use a fireball. Use dart. We gotta make sure Churg. Yeah, Churg, eat it. Oh, and died. It eats instantly. Bro, the crit. Hold on. So she had disadvantage on that attack roll, right? She did not have disadvantage. Why did she not have disadvantage? Then we're gonna chain lightning. And mass heal. Winter is resistant. Her title is The Goon. There you go. That's a turn, Winter. And she's frozen. Oh, Volo. You're standing still really close to a barrel. Lightning! It's been a while since Scarf's Jolty Vest was coming into play. Oh, I love the jumping in this game. Hello. Okay, we definitely don't need a Great Weapon Master that. People were tying up Volo, so we're helping them. Or no, we're not helping them. We're helping Volo. And the people who tied to Volo also are like cultists or something because they had the thing in their heads.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, here's Volo. He ran in the fire, and now he's on fire. I also concluded that he must have like a D3 hit die, because he's got 23 hit points as a level 10 character. Force Ballista! Firebolt! Yes, Fireball! Fireball is always the answer. Oh, he's already dead. Is she still not rolling with disadvantage? Why is she not rolling with disadvantage? Or does the cloak only activate on melee? Huh. That's odd. No, we won't do that. We will... you know, we'll use a Thunder Wave. Huzzah!
Where do we go from here?
You there! Allow me to help you by putting you out by attacking you with an icy weapon. Oh my goodness, I hit her with a weapon that literally did cold damage and knocked her onto ice, and she's still burning. Tragic. Are you the last one? You are. Oh, I used my bonus action. Leap. DM, can I land on top of them?
I won't give in.
Winter, if you will do the honor. There we go.
Never a dull moment.
Here, Winter, you can even do some public good. Get rid of the fire on the street. Oh, it went out. Okay, I was gonna be
Got a
helpful.
long road ahead.
I see how it is,
How
game.
much farther can I go?
Volo, are you alright?
Something's on my mind.
God, I really thought I was done for. I suppose thanks are in order. Again, what's an heroic story without a little risking of one's neck, eh? And you know what they say, the bigger the story, the more people want to kill you for it. I'll tell you all about it, but not here. Too many eyes, ears, and weapons about. Meet me at your camp.
Will do, at some point. Oh, we're getting distracted. We need to go back to the counting house and deposit and give the guy his gold back. So, we tracked the Stone Lord into the sewers, along with the stolen gold, and he was giving it to Roa Moonglow, the halfling merchant of the Zentaram, who we've seen in Acts 1 and 2, and also someone who did not like us. So a battle ensued, and we knocked out Minsc. He got back up. He was very confused and very angry, and the Emperor was like, no, he's kind of insane. I'm not gonna protect him. And then Jaheira was like, protect him anyway. So he was like, okay. So we got Minsc. We'll go talk to Minsc in a bit. But we also got the money back, so we gotta go give the money back to the bank. This is not the way to the bank.
Alright, what now?
No time to rest.
Leap.
Best be on my way.
I think we're at a short rest, yeah. After we give the gold back, we will go take a long rest and catch up with our members in camp. No, don't disarm the trap. It's already disarmed.
Better not be cursed.
Is this guy just, like, chilling? The bank manager? Is he just chilling all the way in the lowest vault?
Just breathe. Breathe.
Looking ahead.
It's gonna be so extra. But Featherfall,
Let's move.
and then descend from above.
I hope you've come to make a lodgment. A city-sized one?
Here's the money that was stolen.
And not even a whisker light. God, you're a boring bastard.
Well,
Me too,
okay.
I suppose. Because I'm not even tempted to scam you. Take this vault key. You'll find something by way of thanks inside.
Nice, we got 2.5k gold. And a... Oops, with my GeForce overlay.
Wonder if the gods
And
are watching
vault
us.
number 9. So we already checked what was in vault number 1, because we had swiped Leroican's key. Vault number 4. Where's vault number 9? 8? 3. Where's 9? Am I blind? 6? 5, 4. He straight up just gave me a key. Oh, there's 9.
Good here, I hope.
I know, right? He's seen so much in his day. He's a dwarf. He's lived a while. I was about to say, he straight up, like, gave me a key to a vault that doesn't exist. No, it existed. Elegant studded leather. Wow, that studded leather has as much armor class as my medium armor. That is impressive. Also a +2 bonus to initiative rolls, advantage on stealth checks, and the shield spell. Unfortunately, we're already kitted out in our armors. Yeah. We're already kitted out in our armors, so we will not be using it, but it is good to keep in mind. Let's go... Actually, before we go to camp, let's visit a shopkeep. Where is... I think Basilisk Gate is probably closest to Damon. No. Lower wall is... I mean, that is also the same dwarf that literally saw Minsc get eaten by a mimic and then burst his way out of a mimic. And then 2 Jahiras show up. So he's seen quite a bit of stuff.
What's up for discussion?
Yeah, man!
What can I do for you?
Take a look at
Of
your
course.
wares.
Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
Sell wares. He doesn't have enough gold. Oops. When we sell... Okay, I think we have enough to go get the Warhammer that we want. Jeez, that Armor of Devotion's 2k. Yeah, we definitely have enough. Time to go through a loading screen. We're gonna go back to Rivington. Yay, loading screen! Woo! Alright, we're back.
Swift as my feet.
I don't know if we'll switch anyone to using the hammer, but I still want to check it out because it's from the Artificer mod, and I think it's cool.
Enough to claim Crimson's cave, but not enough to organize.
Soon the bastards will outnumber us.
Are there any waypoint or things here? There's the Raphael thing, and then confront. Yeah, the answer thing.
Do this right. They'll run for the damn hills.
Body is my favourite!
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
And for what? You didn't even fight back. Back again? Want a dagger? Oh, yay!
All right. The legendary Draconic Deconstructor. She also has gun. But I'm not gonna get the gun. But yeah, the Draconic Deconstructor. It is worth 14k. The party has 11k, so we can also offer up the Armor of Devotion. This thing. Some random gems. Some other random stuff. Or add wares to offer. There we are. We have the Draconic Deconstructor.
Want more? Want less?
Let's check this thing out. So, devastating damage to items and constructs. I think that's the force damage. But it says construct, so if we ever go up against a construct, we have to make sure to keep an eye out. The last time we faced a construct was, I think, the robot in the Underdark. Oh, if we're going up against the Steel Watch, those are constructs. So the Draconic Deconstructor will shred them to pieces. They also just do extra lightning damage. When the wearer jumps, they deal 1 to 4 thunder damage in a 10-foot in the area. It's a +1. It has tenacity. And it has Kruska's favor. So, one of two people could wield this. We could either give it to Cole, or we could give it to Winter. Now, that Kruska's favor thing.
So that's progress.
So we could have him, like, wield it in his offhand. I think, like, it looks sick. The model's awesome. I love that it has the throne property. Okay, we don't get tenacity when it's in our offhand. We have to remember that. It's also doing 2d4, which is the same damage as our Cold Snap. But we are also losing out on the Chill and the Armor Class bonus. But let's see what Kruska's favor does. Oh, okay, so we don't get all the options. We're limited to Thunder or Lightning. So, okay. The only reason I was considering giving it to Winter was we could get the Ice one, but it only lets us do Thunder or Lightning. So that means Cole could wield it. It has a lower hit chance, which isn't great when we're talking about using Great Weapon Master. But it does a 2d6 plus 6 bludgeoning damage, which is 8 to 20 damage. It is 8 to 20. While the Trident is 10 to 22. So the Trident does just have better damage, as well as we can throw it. Oh no, wait, we're not taking into account the lightning. That's 9 to 26, I think. So it's okay, it's comparable damage. It doesn't return to our hand when thrown. But you could have Kai put Turning Weapon on it. That could be interesting. We'll think on it a little more. We'll wield it for now, but we'll have to think on it a little more. We can do Bolts of Doom or Bone Shaking Thunder. Now, Cole isn't really attuned with either. We can get him Shatter and Destructive Wave. Destructive Wave is cool.
Left to eat, let alone buy papers to enter the city.
I could pawn my ring.
Pawning your wife's ring is the last.
But let's go camp. Take a long rest. Still so many things to do in Baldur's Gate.
Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsc and Boo greet cheek with hand.
I'm just gonna stay silent.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsc. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
So, okay. You are the only one Minsc listens to, remember? Or the trail would have ended there, instead of leading you to Ketherick, the Prism, and me? Speaking of feeling, does Minsc know we are ready to kill the Emperor for him? We'll do the persuasion up, because we're good at that one.
You mean the doppelgangers? It is no comfort to me that my face made this fool all the easier to lead. The point remains. You meant well, Minsc. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsc falls short of the understanding, Jaheira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waclaren?
The Wicklaren, wise women of Rashomon, each bonded to a berserker bodyguard for life. There is no higher title nor deeper bond in all of Rashomon custom.
Wiclaren? Minsc, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees you're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsc, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsc does as Minsc does, and charges in to make a mess, Jaheira does as Jaheira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Oh my goodness, man. So what you're saying is you've learned absolutely nothing.
Well, at least you're getting to know him a little better. I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
That's the end of the conversation.
If not over, then through.
Anyone want to talk? Doesn't look like it. Also don't know what they did with Halcyon like in one of the recent updates. He used to have his own tent, but he just doesn't have a tent anymore. Look, there's Boo! Level 1 beast. Jeez, he's got 20 hit points for a level 1 creature. He's got a D20 hit die. How you doing, Minsc?
Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. Boo is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place. In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all. Now, what do you need of Minsc?
I'd like to know a little more about you.
There is more than a little to know, I think. I am huge.
He is. He is like... He is standing up to a Dragonborn, which is kind of crazy. The Dragonborn, like, on average, are like 6 to 7 feet tall. And Minsc is over here, a human at the same height. What's with the hamster?
Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough?
There's something very wrong with you. Oh, jeez, that's so mean. Perfectly.
Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking.
You're quite quick to call me friend.
Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends?
Of course we're friends.
Then you have a sword at your side and a hamster at hand, whenever you need them. Unless I die, or you die, or you do anything at all to upset Boo. Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through?
What's with the hamster?
Well, Boo,
Oh, I think we already asked that one. Okay, thanks for explaining again, Boo.
Clear enough?
Does that hamster actually speak to you?
There is nothing jestful in the bond between a ranger and his companion. Before Boo, I was a typical berserker of Rashomon. Duty-bound and full of my own seriousness. The problem with one so gazing of their navel, however, they are easily ambushed. Brigands split my skull like a sodden wineskin. It was as I recovered that Boo first appeared. He told me that I had felt the great poking finger of justice, marking Minsc as its champion and Boo as my guide. As for the headache, well, justice cannot always afford to be gentle.
So you're a paladin of justice, you lost your mind and gained a rat, understood. So you're a paladin of justice?
Do not be ridiculous. If any of us is chosen by the gods, it is obviously Boo.
Ah, of course.
Now, shall we away? My boots crave the crunch of unvirtuous nethers.
Remember when you were meeting with the Zentaran?
So dark an alliance sealed with Sentish contracts, cultish vows, and a dragon's shining horde. You think Minsc could forget? You are correct. I have no idea what any of that was about.
You think
We shall simply...
Oh my goodness.
Boo, why do you gnaw at my soft parts? I am trying to...
Is Boo supposed to be in his hand?
Once again, in smaller words? I see. This truth you seek. Boo believes that Minsc is knowing more than Minsc knows. But it is a difficult thing. There are memories of this time that Minsc does not remember. And Boo suggests that, just as he helps with tricksome itches in awkward places, you must reach what Minsc cannot. The parasite. You can use it to tickle free whatever truth you seek.
We'll find another way.
I do not often go against the advisings of my hamster, but as you wish. Perhaps you might speak to the corpses you left behind. I'm sure Boo can scare his soul back into it long enough to answer some questions.
Well, that was a fun conversation. And I don't think anyone needs to speak. So let's go sleep.
Let's see what this does.
Ah, a new day. So, first up, time to do our morning ritual.
Looking ahead. Can't give up now. Is that blood? No, never mind.
Best be on my way.
First up, Kai. You need to set up your infusions, like enhanced defense. Boots the winding path. Enhanced arcane focus. And with our last one, we're gonna replicate Amulet of Health for Cole. And then it's time for Long Strider. Who's missing it? You are. And then what else do we need? Oh yes, spell storing. We'll get another scroll of blur. And then more counterspell. We will split the counterspell. The menu is so small. Give half to Garden. Bards are actually really good at counterspell, because counterspell is a... Well, I don't know if it works like this in this game, but in tabletop, bards are really good, because it's a... if you try and counterspell something higher, you make an ability check, but it doesn't say a skill, so you can never be proficient with it. But Bard's Jack of all trades applies to it, so bards are really good at counterspell.
No one stopped me yet.
Okay, time to choose an adventure. The only one that's not like a major one that we still need to wrap up, aside from finding Dribbles the Clown, is investigate the suspicious toys. So we're gonna do that one. We need to head back to Baldur's Gate. We get to wait for another loading screen. No worries, the game is still awesome either way.
Moving ahead.
Alright, let's see. It is... Oh, we have to confront R4. I think he's back in Rivington. I don't feel like going through the loading screen, so instead, we're gonna do Cazador. Which means we gotta go grab Astarion. There he is.
So, we can add one bald wall of muscle to our little group. I'm sure he'll come in handy. Maybe as a doorstop.
I need you in my party.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on. Don't touch me.
You know, casually gain 10,000 experience. We need to make sure you sit out. We can leave camp. So, investigate Cazador's palace. Do we have a location? We do. Like up here. Tsar Palace South Tower, yeah.
No more puzzles. A travesty.
Can I just walk through here?
Hands down.
Same.
I can sneak in. Security shouldn't be too tight. A few charmed innocents, maybe.
This is the palace of Cazador Zar. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
The guard's words are clear, but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She must be one of the charmed thralls Astarion mentioned.
I'm inspecting security on your master's orders.
Of course. Whatever the master desires. Enter freely, and of your own will.
Bizarre Palace.
Wow. That's suspiciously welcoming.
Victoria's list. What is this? There are 17 paintings, but sometimes some of them are the same painting, except then later they're different again. There are 17 candelabra. Sometimes I light them, but the candles don't burn down. There are 17 chairs, which is always too many. Father says if I go to the ballroom, I'll be bitten 17 times by 17 rats. Okay.
I want to have a word.
Bar de Rola.
The master is pure. His palace must be pure. No stain, no smudge, no taint. Pure.
Interesting. Sinister door.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest.
We will investigate the door. CC-15, we got this. We do not got this.
The The indentation is small and features an engraving of the family crest. Beyond that, it's a perfectly normal, mysterious door.
A perfectly normal, mysterious door, of course. Chamberlain's suite. Starren, you got anything to say? Kind of quiet.
Here goes nothing.
Mysterious elixir that causes feigning death. That could actually be kind of useful. That looks like a door. I was right. Chamberlain's private room key and my darling... Indeed. I mean, I think that was a pretty fitting phrase for a Nat 1, if I do say so. My darling Dufay, despite all your promises that when we went to the afterlife we'd go together, you went without me. Or did you? I found your body and the empty bottle. I know you took a potion, but was it poison or something else? There are 2 more identical bottles. I'm going to drink one of them, and then I will join you, one way for another. I love you for eternity. Lauriana. I don't know if any of you guys have read plays from a couple hundred years ago. But when I read that, I instantly think of Romeo and Juliet. Spoilers for, you know, like a 600-year-old play. But, Romeo and Juliet come from opposing families, and they are, like, deeply in love with each other. And I can't remember exactly the series of events that leads to it, but the climax of the play is when, I think Juliet is convinced to feign her death, hence the potion we got, where she takes something and she falls unconscious to the point where everyone thinks she's dead. I think to get out of her family, basically. Romeo finds her. Romeo thinks she's dead, and Romeo takes a poison, but a poison that actually kills him. And then eventually Juliet wakes up, and she finds Romeo dead. And so she takes the poison and kills herself. It's like, oh, Romeo and Juliet. It's quite the interesting ending. So that's what I think of this.
Whatever killed this werewolf burned it up from the inside. Its throat and innards are more liquid than solid.
What the? Oh. Why? Okay, I guess go around. You can do that. Oh, it's because there's a wicker chest in the way. The Quarta soon.
What's that?
Okay, we're not gonna continue reading that. Yeah, basically. Dufay's diary, okay. I know enough about what the Master has in mind with his ritual that I refuse to be a stand-in for that missing brat Astarion. Even if Kazdor finds my body, the potion Bone Cloak sold me, that's the dwarf we met in the Underdark, is promised to provide a convincing illusion of death. I love that. The DC was too high. Oh, that's great. That's a great way to put it. Setting the DC for the medicine check, the quote-unquote medicine check, based off the performance roll. That's great. A convincing illusion of death, especially since I'll leave behind a look-alike potion of acid poison. My one regret is dear Lariana, but I cannot simply trust her with the secret of my one chance to escape. When the potion wears off, Kazdor will have ascended and will need of my services. Or he will be no more, and the mastery of the palace will fall to me. Okay, so I don't think what happened here is exactly Romeo and Juliet, but the whole idea of feigning someone's death and then the other person thinking you're dead reminds me of Romeo and Juliet. We're about to go beat up a vampire. So we're not winning yet, but we will be winning. Oh, did we search everything in here?
Let's have a look.
Oh, right. They're vampires. They do that. Loot. He doesn't have anything on him. He's just in here.
Tonight he ascends. Tonight we shall see his true form.
Zarian, you want to say anything? You're being very quiet.
That door is saturated with necrotic magic. Best keep my distance.
Dark energy envelops this door. Spooky.
Behold! One of Cazador's cheapest tricks. An illusionary wall.
Thank you, Astarian.
Behind it is the decay. A fetid.
Anything in here?
Looks like an ambush.
I'm standing right in front of him and he's not doing anything.
Alright, what now?
Oh, can I just talk to him?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I know you're there, Golly. Stop skulking and show yourself.
You always were sharp, little one. Sharp enough to cut yourself.
It's taking everything I have not to grind your rotten carcass to dust.
Don't be mad at Cody, child. I only did my job. Only kept you in line.
You tortured us. For days.
Nah, it's not that vampire.
Oh, yes. And you sang so sweetly for me. None of the others screamed like you did. But you're home now, and you brought me a treat, eh? A new friend for Cody.
Lay a hand on me and lose it, Bones. Thaumaturgy, Flash Genius.
Not very nice. Not very friendly. Why are you here then, little one, if not to see Cody?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to kill
Yeah.
Cazador.
The back shield mod kind of does that sometimes.
You could lay a finger on the master, you ungrateful little brat. Cody will not let you get away with blasphemy. Cody will see you punished.
Tonight we shall see his true form.
Stab. Or no, he's not stabbing anymore. Oh right, he was a skeleton. He's vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. Nice one tap, Cole. Czar family ring. And
Engravings on a ring match the language on that strange door. I still can't read it though.
Want to say anything, Astarian?
So this is it. I'm home. 2 centuries walking these halls, and I've never once seen the ballroom door locked. Cazador doesn't want anything going wrong tonight.
What's it like being back?
It does feel strange. Breaking into your own home, especially if murder's on your mind. Then again, this is hardly the strangest thing we've done together. Although it could be the most satisfying.
So what's the plan?
The signet ring should unlock the ballroom door, but only if we can read the inscription. And I don't know about you, but it's pure gibberish to me.
Are there guards?
Oh no, it's much worse than that. They're fanatics. Here of their own free will, and utterly devoted to Cazador. Each one came to our door, and begged to be given his eternal gift. They're sure he'll turn them if they serve him well enough. He'd almost feel sorry for the poor, deluded souls. But they're idiots, who brought this upon themselves, so don't.
Alright, so we have the signet ring.
Let's see.
Everything must be
Moving in.
Alpha, make.
Spawn dormitory, favorite spawn. Yep, that's a dormitory.
What's in here?
Violet's diary.
When we were getting nigh the carrot.
Tonight, nor the stain. Promises will have.
Hehe, the garlic in Jotun's gave him a nasty rash.
Bloody and wronged. Stupid rats, always talking, always jittering. What are you all?
Here's someone talking on the upper floor. Conjure minor elemental. Ledger blood donors.
Warriors will not obey. Alpha, make them hear you.
Attract unwanted attention if they vanish while they're out slumbering.
Master favors wolf, not rat. Master not be wolf.
Interesting, so they like rich blood. Favored spawn room. Leon's diary. Everyone keeps diaries. Ever since the master turned me and forced me to bring Victoria along into the palace, I've had to be his best hunter just so I could stay here with my daughter and keep her away from the other spawn. I don't like the way Violet looks at her, not at all. When I ask Master what he plans to do with Victoria, Cazador just gives me that wicked smile. Next time I go out on a hunt, I must talk to Figaro and finalize the deal for Victoria's escape disguise. There's only enough time before the ritual this master talks about. Interesting.
Tonight he ascends. Tonight we shall see his true form. But not for long. Tonight he changes.
Oh, I totally forgot to do Krushka's lightning. Whoopsies. I know Cole won't benefit from it too much, but if we're gonna rock the hammer, we might as well do thunder.
Still breathing, despite everything. On my way.
So we have the ring. It said we need a what's it called? We need to be able to read the inscription to use it. So let's go see if we can get some hints from there.
I'll give it a shot.
Everything must be clean. Everything must be perfect.
The door remains sealed, with naught to see but strange writing and a small hollow.
Let's just press it against the door.
The ring slots perfectly into place, but nothing happens. However, you get a feeling from the door, as if it expects something else. The strange writing on the door glints in the candlelight. Perhaps it's significant.
Thank you, DM.
The door remains sealed, with naught
All
to
right,
see
try to
but
decipher this.
strange writing.
Oh, geez, 25. We might have to get Kai over here, or Garf could just roll a 25. That works too.
It's written in archaic Kozakuran, a rare version of an already obscure language.
There are inscriptions like this all over the palace. Cazador strictly forbade us from learning the language.
You can make out enough to recognize an incantation, but the specifics elude you.
There is one last room we can check. This room, the guest room. So I'm thinking we don't have any way to get across resistance, I don't think. Unless we still have one of these. So we'll go up to the door.
So weak.
To enter turn-based mode.
There's necrotic magic at work here.
Victoria. Oh, that's tragic. That's that one guy, the guy we just read his diary of. That's his kid. Well, I guess I don't know what else you expected from a vampire. Anything in here? Victoria's note. Victoria, remember to read the ancient language book. You'll need it to know some vocabulary if you're able to freely move within the palace. Where's this book? Lockpick the chest. It's not what I was looking for. Element of Grit. When the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they get an additional bonus action. And a scroll of globe invulnerability. Scroll of globe of invulnerability. I need to stop speaking so fast. Okay, so it wasn't in there. Aha! No, that's the wrong book. There it is.
I've seen this language before. Inscribed on the Tsar's signet ring, I think. Keep going.
It'll be over soon.
These things have stayed interesting.
Alright.
Another step forward.
We have what we need. Let's go kill a vampire.
Seems simple enough.
The door remains sealed. Looking closer, you recognize the writing. It's the same Kozakuran script from the dictionary you found. The ring slots perfectly into...
Alpha. You can't
Werewolves.
be here. No one in, no one out.
You're new. Cazador never kept guard dogs before.
The runaway spawn. You reek of the Master's scent. Come with us. Come to Master.
Excuse me? I will not be ordered around my own house by some blow-in mutt.
We bring you to him. We get his favor.
That's a different icon. Yeah, they did. and we had the love story between the werewolf and the vampire. It all comes full circle. That's a different icon for the non-magical immunity. I think. Yeah, because it just says. Oh, that's immunity, not resistance to non-magical. So magical things can still affect it. I'm just smooth brain. We could have Cole run in.
Time to press ahead.
And try this. I like how it says 0% chance of success. They need 11 to save. So they probably all saved. Oh, some of them failed. And we still have a bonus action. Shadow tendrils. But it still hit Garf. That bat has 20 times more temp HP than it does normal HP. That's really funny.
Best be on my way.
I don't know of any, like, dangerous targets we need to take out first. Yeah, one Sybil backlash because we rolled Shadow Tendrils again. Wild Magic Teleport! And it does that weird thing where it, like, gives everyone teleport. We definitely want to go through our short rest spells real quick. I did not hit Kai, game. You're cheating. Sorry, Kai. Out of the storm! I'm surprised they're failing that saving throw. Oh right, it's for whatever reason it's still using my charisma modifier for that saving throw, even though that's my cleric ability. Alright, winter's up. You... all you have is a dagger. You really...
Death won't take me yet.
Don't care. Yeah, you did 0 damage.
These boots have seen everything.
And stab the rat. We're gonna smack. Oh, critical hit. We're gonna smack. I And then we can smack again, because we are a great weapon master. Ah, we missed. Tragic. Okay, you're gonna back up a little bit. And Force Ballista that one. And then Firebolt. That one. An Arcane Firearm. Bro. They crit. I didn't... Okay. Oh, she's sneak attack. It'd be a shame if someone used chain lightning. More magic worked. Hiya! Oh, sorry, Kai. Okay, I'm realizing we probably shouldn't use Great Weapon Master on the 1 HP bat. Who's left? Where are you? Show yourself. A rat. I know how to deal with you. Oh, I forgot to put the passive on. Oops.
Blood comes easy these days.
Use Firebolt. Use something. I cannot target the rat because it's behind a chair. There we go. First thing Astarion did upon running back into the room was slip and fall on ice. And then Garf did as well. The Gates Pub Crawl Guide.
I have to keep going.
Everyone goes on about Alf Song, how iconic it is, how interesting its ghost is. Well, boo, I say. I wish to have music, drama, and I can't with a spirit jealous enough to stop any but itself performing. Therefore, it is stupendous delight that I suggest many other glorious boozing establishments. Take The Blushing Mermaid, where you can watch a siren dazzle the crowd, or simply enjoy its swashbuckling patrons sing shanties and beat one another into oblivion. What a delightful book. Where do we need to go? There's like a room here and a ladder that goes up to, I presumably, the attic. And a door.
I'll give it a shot.
It's his desk. To plan Kazur's gatherings in the mansion ballroom, functions are divided into two categories for those invited guests and those for involuntary guests. Master's ordered a special party, a final feast. He said, "This will be my ultimate test, but I am prepared, and I am sure guests, both invited and voluntary, will be thrilled to participate." Cool.
You stand on a clean metal platform, a beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years, but it seems to be in good working order.
What in the hells? I never knew this was here. This was always Cazador's private quarters. Only he ever came in here. Well, him and the unfortunate souls we brought to feed him.
Let us descend. Cazador's dungeon. I'm gonna have Kai drink healing potions real quick. We have any? There we go.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Should mind my step.
That's not ominous at all.
I never knew any of this was here.
Crypt gate.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
Scroll of names. Thousands of names. These are names that are familiar to a Balduran, though some of those going near the beginning of the list are families now long disappeared. Dating back for centuries. Oh yeah, because vampires are kind of immortal-ish.
He recorded thousands of names. Were they his victims or something else entirely?
The Journal of Cazador Czar. Every failure punishment recorded. Astarion failed to return from his hunt this night. Excuse me. Go to inform he'll have the pliers ready. Ooh. Still missing. I ought not to be surprised. The boy has been troublesome, but disappear now, when we are all ready? It is inconceivable, even for him. I have dispatched the brood. They will find him and bring him home, and when they do, I will make him scream for this. It has been days and he's still missing. No amount of pain has motivated his brothers and sisters to find him. It seems Baldur's Gate has swallowed him whole. I'm searching farther afield, but my reach outside the city is limited. In the meantime, the hunt continues here. My spawn failed me. It's starting to lose me. I will have my due. I must be referring to when he was captured by the Mind Flare ship.
On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent. This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velioth. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence. Velioth's first lesson is always to dominate. Allow none to be your equal. Velioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry. Velioth's second lesson is that power comes from solitude. To share with others is to be weak, and to be weak is to fail and die. Velioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he failed.
Oh, we don't get to learn that one.
You let the shock of impalement allow your focus to waver, and Velioth's words drift away, lost in the mists of time. Velioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed. Velioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Velioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Velioth is no more.
Even...
Sorry, what were you saying, Astarion? Oh, he was just mocking him. The rite of profane ascension.
This is all so grand. To think, it was just sitting here, lurking under the floor.
You had no idea this was here?
Of course not. It's not like he boasted about his secret lift. But it does make sense. He'd want somewhere grand for his ascension. This seems perfect. Now we just need to see what lies at the heart of this place.
Eternal cruelty. Interesting. Eyewitness accounts of the ball spawn crisis. Knew the second that girl was walking that she'd be in trouble. A little thief, always in everyone's business. And the ward of Gorion went right along with her. No surprise, a wicked god's blood was running in her veins. Oh, these are like testimony. And then something organized, talking about the power structure of Baldur's Gate. Oh, he's worried about the...
Nobles, politicians. If he controlled even a fraction of these, the city could be his, and no one would ever know.
Metal trunk. alcohol. But alcohol is camp supplies, so we will be taking it.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
I don't know.
Approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Those poor people.
Disgusting. Cazador never fed on wretches like this.
How did they get here? What is Cazador doing with them? My brethren spoke nothing of this.
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian.
You remember me.
You were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
Who is he?
It's not just him. I know so many of these faces. They're my conquests. I pursued them, seduced them, and brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here?
Let's start.
170 years.
Woo!
You were one of my first.
My family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me.
We'll be the ones to free you.
Free. We'll never be free while that monster lives.
That's why we're here. To destroy Cazador.
You can't. It's not possible.
We'll find a way.
And then? What happens to us?
Like I said, we'll set you free.
Free from this nightmare.
Ah, naive Garth.
Doesn't feel possible.
I promise you, I know that feeling all too well. But it can be done.
Whatever you do, just do it quickly. I can't go on waiting.
We'll be back. You have my word.
Astarion wants to talk.
I need a quick word.
I don't know.
Gods above. He kept Sebastian. I feel ill. All the fools and villains who ever fell for my ploys, they're here.
It's a colossal
There's
sum.
only one reason they'd all still be here. He must need them for the ritual. Each of the 7, we must have brought in 1,000 over the decades. They're all lambs for his slaughter. And if I was to take his place, they'd all die by my hand. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots, and the unlucky. It doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual.
You can save them.
What's the point? They're as good as dead. I thought they were dead. If they are unleashed, they will cause incredible carnage. They will be ravenous. They must die. Better they serve a purpose.
But there's still hope for them.
Their
You
instinct
changed.
far beyond anything that ever happened to me. Decades of hatred will have piled up inside of them. I can't even begin to imagine. We must find Cazador. This must end.
They're all red and
Oh, here are the kids.
bright.
What's wrong with us?
I don't know. I hope so.
Alright, yeah, let's go finish it. Hold on, let me take a short rest so I get my chain lightning back.
Who stands before us? Is this truly our prodigal son? Do not slouch before me, boy. Have you no respect for yourself? Look at you. Crawling back after abandoning your family. You should be begging our forgiveness.
He doesn't owe you anything.
Have you fallen so far that this speaks for you?
I don't need anyone to speak for me.
No. You always had a gift for words. I fondly remember your empty boasting, your tired jokes, your endless prattle.
No! Shut up!
I suspected you would return to me changed. Never did I imagine you would be so wretched. Oh, thankless child. Did I not bless you with our immortal gift? Did I not make you what you are?
You son of a bitch.
You truly forgot my part.
He pulled a Mewtwo on him.
Truly thought our bond as creator and creation was all that stopped you from killing me? Oh, you are weak, my child. You are a small, pathetic little boy who never amounted to anything. But today, you will finally do something worthwhile. You will burn, and I will ascend.
No, Astarion! Because he's a vampire. He's a creepy dude.
Fight on if you must,
Thieve alert. He does. Oh, he also has legendary actions. I haven't done him with legendary actions. Call lightning, counterspell. It still succeeded. He must have upcast it. That little. Ow! That was brutal. Jeez. Excuse me, I'm trying to inspect you. Once per round, Cazador can spend the legendary action to conjure a vampire swarm. Okay, so it doesn't look like that's in relation to what we do. What happened? I didn't get a turn! Huh? Okay, someone's gonna play unfairly. Where's our Revivify scrolls? Please tell me we have scrolls of Revivify. Oh, Astarion has one. Thanks, Astarion.
Can't even catch my breath.
Alright, well... Step 1, get Winter back up. Isn't that... Send to Cole. Thank you.
Still on my feet.
Revive Winter. Vulnerable piercing damage movement heads have. Jeez. Okay. Alright, we are going to... I don't know what to do. Everyone's hurt. Hey, thrown weapon.
Can't slow down.
No, we broke concentration. Guidance. What a tragedy. Use actions. Kind of annoying. Alright, well, Kai's not dying anymore, but we're all at incredibly low hit points. No, I think we have better healing potions than that. Or not. Oh, there we go, there's a better one. sleep. Jeez, that's a 6th level spell.
Our ritual is near complete. Can you feel its profane power?
Blood comes easy these days.
I was nauseous. I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere because he's got 1 hit point. We might have to reload this battle. That's insane. I also don't know why I re-rolled that wild magic. The weapon infusion was probably better. I died. Yep. Because someone, like, cheated and did something that I didn't see. Yeah, because that's what his legendary action does. Okay. Oh, it didn't autosave at the beginning of the battle. I guess only... Here, will it autosave? No. Okay. Unfortunately, I think this is before the werewolf fight. Like, this is before we did anything in the Tsar Palace. Yeah, this is all the way back at the beginning.
Let's get going.
Okay. Unfortunately, we are pushing 3 hours on the stream time, so I will be calling it here. In between streams, I will get back to where we were at the Tsar fight. I'm also going to do research to see what exactly happened. Because I could have sworn it became one of my character's turns, and I was still just inspecting him. So we'll get that all sorted out. But, yeah. Unfortunately, not the best end of a stream having to not only like retry a battle, yeah, not a gamer moment, but also get rolled back a while. I was, because honor mode auto saves at the beginning of every battle, so you can reload it if you die. Obviously, you would no longer be in honor mode. But I just got so used to this mod that gives us the auto mode difficulty options without being a single save file. But yeah, hopefully we'll be streaming tomorrow evening. It might be a little bit later. I'm doing some stuff that might bleed into the normal start time, but we'll see. But yeah, make sure to join us next time when we try that boss again. I've never had trouble with that boss before, so we'll have to see. Yeah, not a gamer moment indeed. But yes, thank you everyone who decided to watch the stream, tune in. I really appreciate it. And I will hopefully see you guys next time when we try the vampire boss again. I will see you later.